In a quiet apartment building in Milwaukee, neighbors complained about a strange smell. But what they didn't know was that the smell was coming from inside a man's home. A man who had been living among them for years, hiding a secret so dark it would shock the entire world.
Jeffrey Dahmer looked ordinary, quiet, polite, reserved. The kind of man you would pass in the hallway and forget within seconds. But behind his door, something was terribly wrong. In Milwaukee, he lived alone in an apartment that seemed normal from the outside. But neighbors often heard strange noises, heavy sounds, and smelled something rotten drifting through the walls.
They complained, but nothing was done immediately. Inside that apartment, investigators would later discover a nightmare. Freezers filled with disturbing evidence, photographs that told horrifying stories, and signs that the apartment had been used for unimaginable acts over many years. But before anyone knew the truth, Dahmer had already been living freely among people who never suspected him. He would go to work, talk politely, smile at neighbors,
And then return to his apartment, where the truth stayed hidden. When police finally entered his home, what they found made even experienced officers step back in shock. The reality was far worse than anyone had imagined. The man they thought was just quiet and strange was something completely different.
And what made it even more terrifying was this. He had been doing it right under everyone's noses for years without being caught. Even today, people still ask the same question. How many signs were ignored before the truth was finally uncovered?